So welcome back everyone, Mike here. It is a sloppy mess around here today in western Pennsylvania. Last night we got another 3 inches of snow and it was about 32 degrees all night, so it's another real wet, heavy type of snow on top of what we already had. And it's just kind of a slushy, sloppy mess here today. I was sitting in the house there, I wasn't planning on getting into a whole lot today, and I was kind of going stir crazy. So I figured I'd come down here to the sawmill and get this all cleaned up down here because I want to do some sawing later on this week. I should have had this done before it snowed, I just didn't get to it. The mill I keep covered with a tarp and that's fine, but it's the area around it that's the problem. I had a bunch of slabs on the other side, piles of sawdust. I just need to get that all cleaned up before we get a good hard freeze, because if I don't do it now, I won't be able to get it then. I'm not sure if I got all the slabs out of there on the other side of the mill. Kind of hard to tell with all that snow and sawdust. But right now I'm going to hop on the BX and get rid of all that. I have a place on the other side of the woodshed there over the hill. I just kind of dump that in a pile, kind of like a compost pile. So I'll get that all cleaned up and then shovel out from the rails and just kind of get this area cleaned up a little bit. Like I said, if you don't get this done now and you get a deep hard freeze, it's going to be a problem.
Waiting around the bend, baby, let's just pretend. I wanna stay like this forever. I wanna stay right here with you. I wanna stay right here with you. As the rest we fall until it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around when you're all messed up. It's a great relief to be understood. It's a shame still waters run deep. So let us walk right into the forest, to the trees and the rising sun. It is something we can't outrun. I do whatever it takes to hold you, whatever it takes to you. Wanna be in this game for two. When it all comes down, do you feel alive? Are you feeling lost? You were made to fly, but you're so much more than a memory. It is not easy. It's a shame still waters run deep. As the rest we fall till it all breaks down. But I need it so I will stay around. And when you're all messed up, it's a great relief to be understood. It's a shame still waters run deep. What the hell? Still waters run deep.
that is much better. I still have a little bit of cleaning up in between the rails, but I got rid of most of the sawdust, all the slabs, kind of getting ready for a fresh start. I would have to say this is my least favorite thing about owning a sawmill. However, it is kind of satisfying when you have a big mess and you can get it all cleaned up. So it kind of gives you that sense of accomplishment. So it's not all bad. But one thing I wanted to mention, where the sawdust discharges on that side of the mill, there's been a lot of questions and comments about why it would discharge on the side that you walk. I don't know the answer to that, but honestly, it kind of blows it out far enough. It gives you something nice to walk on. Somebody said once, you know, it'd drive me crazy walking through that sawdust. Well, I'm thinking to myself, you definitely don't want to get a sawmill if you don't like sawdust. I love it. So at some point, hopefully sooner than later, this sawmill will be underneath a roof on a big concrete slab. And by the way, that'll make it so much easier to keep things cleaned up around here and be better organized. Right now, when I'm not using the mill, I just cover it with a tarp, and that's fine. It's protecting the engine and everything. It's no problem doing it that way, but it'll just be much nicer once I have it under roof. I have everything I need to do that right now except for one thing, and that is time. I don't have a lot of time. Between my real job and YouTube and everything we do around here, we stay pretty busy, but I have a plan in place for it, so you should be seeing that sometime in the near future. I try not to get too excited about things or worked up about not getting this done or that done. I just kind of go with the flow. We stay busy all the time and just keep moving forward. And now it's kind of a good time of year to reflect and look back on the year behind you. And when I do that, I think, yeah, I got a lot of stuff done. So if you can just do a little bit each day, everything just kind of seems to come together. At least that's the way I look at it. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. Like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.